What's up, my pilots? Angry Poncho here. We're back playing whistles, sniffing. Morrowind. Yes, that's the one. So I had a bit of an adventure in between two of the videos. Well, actually, I didn't have much of an adventure, but I did do a few things, and so let me show you what I did. First and foremost, we're back here at the Daedric base, or not the Daedric base, rather the 6th house base that we cleared out, and in the final room with Divayth Garades, I missed some huge loot that the commenters tipped me off to. So come check behind this casket for the Fists of Randagulf. And then, back in Balmora, I went and got some training. First, I went and talked to Ajira, and then got some training in enchanting. And then I talked to and got some training in restoration. And then finally went over to Caius and got some training in, I believe, speechcraft. Yes, indeedy, speechcraft. And then I went and took a nap in Caius's sweet, soft bed. Such luscious covers. That's an expression you've never heard before. Luscious covers. And we got a +5 perfect level because we went and got the training. Very nice. I'm actually starting to put points into personality because I don't want it to be so low that I can't get training in illusion. And then these bells start ringing. And I feel like I've heard them before somewhere.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you
Yeah,
have.
I wouldn't either with the— Oh my god! Jeez. Thankfully, this new sword we've got is pretty decent. Yeesh, Ash Zombie. What the heck, man? 6th house cultists attacked me as I slept in my bed. Rather, as I slept in Caius's bed. But it's still really freaky nonetheless. And then lastly, I went over to the Mages Guild and I went and got a bunch of new spells. Basically just the same spells I had before, but stronger, plus with some weakness mixed in. Also enchanted our sword with a soul gem I bought. Very nice. And that's how I spent my summer vacation. Back to business, shall we? I also switched things around a little bit in here to make this make more sense. I made this menu a little bit narrower because it didn't need to be that wide. So now we have, whoops, more room for our map, which is more useful when it's larger, so makes perfect sense. Alright, let me ask about my orders. Go to Tel Fyr and get that Corprus disease cured. Hurry back, I think I know how to get the lost prophecies. Okay, yes, we're headed to Tel Fyr. We're going to talk to... who was it? Can we ask you about that guy? I don't see his name here. Okay, well, let's head to Tel Fyr, shall we? Actually, I wanted to talk to Caius just a little bit longer. I forgot what was what, man. No. It's going to take too long to load. Oh, if I try and... Actually, it won't take very long to load the interior if I decide to go back in. Yeah, it's weird. When I first load up the game while I'm indoors, it takes forever to load the outside the first time. And then when I first load up the game while I'm outside, it just sort of hops in.
Please, I don't wish to catch whatever you have.
People keep saying that to me. Just so rude. So rude. Oh, yes, training. That was what I wanted from you. In speechcraft, please. I'd like to continue bumping my speechcraft level up, both because it's useful, 4, and because it'll help improve my personality. 6, 7, 8, 9, 1 more, 10. Okay, and we still have about 1,500 gold on us, so we should be alright. Oh man, I'm loving these level ups. They're so fast now. Just awesome. And with those new items that I got in the interim, I've got an awesome enchanted wakas. I called it the Flaming Daedric Wakashaki. Oh, that's really funny. I like that, but it's nasty. And then I've also got the Fists of Randagulf, which increases my strength and my agility. So we're carrying 500 pounds now, which is just spectacular. So great. We're going to be a very, very badass dude before too long here. Okay, so we want to get to hello. We want to get to Tel Fyr, which is over here. I think the best place to go would be from Sadrith Mora. So let me climb over these houses, or I'll just walk around, whatever. And talk to the guild guide so we can get warped to Sadrith Mora, and then we'll make our way to Tel Fyr from there. Actually, there's something I need to pick up first. In fact, I think it's right next to my recall point. So I'm just going to recall.
I'm waiting.
Tell you, these improved spell abilities. Oh, and I made some new spells, too. I'm sure you guys have heard about those already. I love being able to recall and mark on the first try. That's great. Just plain awesome. So I set my recall point right here in Caldera. Hey, look at this. Look at the bonding between these two. With the orc playing the Gwarskin drum. And then we got the creeper over here. It's like they've adopted him into the house. I need to get a drummer coherer back from you. Yes, thank you. I'll take that, please. That will help us when we get to where we're going, because Divayth apparently has a thing for drummer stuff. So hopefully it'll please him that we've brought him that sort of thoughtful gift. Sort of the same thing we did for the Ashlanders, but without the cultural undertone. It's just a nice thought. All right. Oh, it feels good to be playing Morrowind again. Went too long without making a video in this game. It was just... I started to miss you, Morrowind. Now we're back together. Like estranged lovers, reunited once again. Let's go ahead and talk to the guild guide and go to Sadrith Mora, like I was saying. And I do believe I've actually learned my way in and out of the Mages Guild here in Sadrith Mora. As crazy as that sounds, I am now able to navigate some of the simplest places in Wolverine Hall. And now I think I've gone the wrong way. Should I have gone down? Wolverine Hall is always just a complete mess. Just impossible to figure out how to get in or out, because every place on the map says Wolverine Hall, Wolverine Hall, Wolverine Hall. Okay, I'm on top. You know what? I'm a wizard. Let's just fly down. I don't even care if I'm on top of a fortress. Just gonna go this way. Okay, which way do I want to go? That way. Let's go that way. Let's go down and that way. Oh yeah, I made a better levitate, didn't I? Or did I? No, I didn't. That's one of those spells I didn't improve. It's a difficult spell to cast, so the one I have is pretty much the most I'm capable of right now, even with my increased abilities. Which, you know, is alright. Okay, we're headed the right way. We could just fly the whole way. I'll probably end up swimming for quite a bit, because levitating the whole way there would be expensive in terms of magicka. Hello, Cliff Racer. Goodbye, Cliff Racer. You have no idea how satisfying that is. We can one-shot Cliff Racers now. Oh man, that's awesome. Reunited and it feels so good. Man, my throat is dry today. I am blocking. Who am I blocking from? We got a slaughterfish. Get out of here. Just stab them and they die. That's how I'd like it to go. I'm gonna try and keep my magicka up. Oh, yeah. Oh, our case of Corprus has worsened. Yeah, it seems to do that every 24 hours or so in-game. It's still just showing up as a Corprus effect, which means everyone hates us because we're sick. And then we're draining 4 attributes, all the smart ones basically, and then the speed. And it's increasing my strength and endurance by 1 point. So, I don't really know how bad it's gonna get, but hopefully it won't become extremely detrimental to us if we can't cure it. Although, from what we've heard, this Divayth guy is probably fairly well informed in terms of Dwemer stuff. Get out of here, you. Okay, can I get my... Oh, I did get my magic back. We're good to go. Let's keep on swimming across here. I should have got some swift swim potions, because for some reason, even when your athletic skill is fairly high, like mine's 55, I think, or something close to that, you still swim really slowly in this game, which I guess makes sense, because I mean, you could be a long-distance sprinting or sprinter or whatever. You could be a really good runner, but still not be able to swim at a great pace. It takes a totally different set of skills. Now this is interesting. This boat here, this boat isn't supposed to be here. And what I mean by that is this muck sponge? It is. I'm gonna get some muck. Cool. What are these, marshmallows? Marshmallow! I love some marshmallow in my s'mores. Marshmallow. What? Did they really call it that? I can't. It looks like sugarcane or bamboo or something. Gotta dig out a cave and start a reed farm. Get some more muck. Look at all the marshmallow. Marshmallow. There's some marshmallow. This is a funny name for a plant. Oh, I love this mod that makes the alchemy so much better. If this were not the case, every one of these would be a container. And I would open it up and I would take out a marshmallow item. Instead, I'm just clicking on them and picking them. Such an improvement. That's one thing that Morrowind did not do as well as its successors, and that's picking alchemy ingredients. This mod makes picking alchemy ingredients so much less painful. Gosh. Well, it's still kind of hard to get your clicker on these marshmallows sometimes. Okay, that's enough alchemy. It's enough picking flowers. Let's get back to the adventures with wizards. So this boat over here, I believe, is added by one of the mods, because there's not supposed to be a boat here to Tel Fyr, but that she'll take you to Sadrith Mora, and that's it. And she'll travel you. So that must have been something that one of the mods added just to make things more convenient, so you don't have to walk here every time. But I figured I'd show the path, because in the vanilla game there's no boat. This is Tel Fyr, huh? The Wizard's Tower? Hello? Betya Fire.
Whatever you're looking for, I'm sure I don't know how to find it.
Oh, are you mad at me because I have Corprus? Have you come to plunder the dungeon? Or have you got the Corprus disease? Oh, I have the Corprus disease. Or did you come to see Divayth Fire? Oh, that's the one. I'm here to see Divayth. Divayth, I guess would be the best way to say his name. He's up above in his study. I hope you can fly. You can't get up there unless you can fly. Who can fly? That's just silly. Okay. So where's up? That's down. Let's go this way. One of these ones has to take us up, right? Hall of Fire. Alright. I feel like FYR should just be pronounced the same as the flame, like fire. Just fire. But I also feel like maybe it's different. Maybe it's like fire. I don't know. What have we got in here? Ooh. Grand soul gems and some probes. Servant skull! Whoa! Must not have been a very good servant. Look at all this stuff. The Pilgrim's Path. Your journal's been updated. Oh. I don't want to do that. That's another character. That won't be for a while. Okay. Where do I go? Oh. Let's go up there. I think I actually have some potions for this. Yeah, I'm just gonna drink one of these rather than using my magicka. I'm gonna be carrying them around otherwise. Alright. Where is everybody? Hello.
Spit it out.
Alpha.
Hit the road.
Yeah, I want to speak to Divayth, please. He's in his study. He's busy. He's always busy. I know a lot of people like that, actually. There you are. I want to save before I talk to you in case I screw anything up. Just call it fire. Why not? Hello? Whoop! Say, that's an interesting Dwemer piece you have there. What will you tell me about it? Offer the artifact as a gift, politely show him the piece, then put it away. God, Morrowind always gives you these choices where you're not sure. Like, this one's clearly the quote-unquote correct response. But, let me just... I can't exit. Oh, I wanted to face him so I could see his face. But politely show him the piece might intrigue him enough. Yeah, I'm just offered as a gift. I brought it for you. A gift for me? How thoughtful and shrewd. I suppose you know I'm a collector, and that such a gift is bound to please me. I congratulate you on your diplomatic skills. So, why have you tried to butter me up? Come to consult the great Divayth Fire? Do you have the divine disease? Want to plunder my dungeon? Or leer at my daughters? Oh, we plundered the dungeon. Excuse me. Sorry.
Go ahead, Outlander. What do you need?
Oh, he's being friendly with me now. Man, let me tell you, this guy looks a lot different in the mods than he does in the vanilla game, but I think he still manages to look like a badass wizard. Oh, he's got full Daedric armor on right now. He's got... Am I still levitating? How impolite. Goodness. Let me come back down to Earth to speak to you. Yeah, he's got a full Daedric set except for the helmet, and the only way to get a full set of Daedric armor in the vanilla game is to kill him, basically. So those are your two options. Wait, there's only one option. Oh yeah, two options are not getting it and killing him. And I wouldn't recommend killing him. You can also try and get it off of him by disintegrating it with destruction spells, the disintegrate armor spell to be specific, and then pickpocketing him. And you have to try and calm him and keep him from wanting to kill you through all of that. But, you know. Anyway, let's speak to him properly. You again? A surprise and a pleasure. Didn't we have a satisfactory chat? Okay, so, tell me about these daughters. Are these the women I've been meeting? Not bad for something born in a jar, eh? What? Charming and talented, not daughters, really. A little project, a side benefit of my researches into Corprus disease. Made them myself from my own flesh. What are they, clones? Nice, aren't they? Alpha Fire, Beta... Oh, Alpha, Beta, Delta, and Oopsie. Oopsie! Made one too many. I guess it's supposed to be Epsilon. Or Upsilon, rather. Quite a comfort to me in my old age. Ha, ha. So are they your wives or your daughters? I don't... Alright. So, I can ask about them. Okay, well, I'd rather ask about the Corprus disease. How interesting! Did you know that Corprus makes you immune to disease? Have you ever heard of the prophecies of the Nervarine? Ashlanders say the Nervarine may be immune to disease. I've always thought, maybe I have the Nervarine down in my Corprusarium and I don't even know it. Haha, oh, that is funny. The Nervarine is a fat, disgusting Corprus monster and mad as a marshmallow. Wouldn't that be funny? That would be absolutely awful. But, so this wise woman told me that I may eventually come to fulfill the Nervarine prophecies. Huh. That's a fascinating story you tell. So, you might be the Nervarine. Means nothing, of course. Corprus victims have all sorts of delusions, but let me think. I've got a potion. In theory, it should cure Corprus. Doesn't work, though. Probably kill you. Killed all my test subjects. But you've got nothing to lose. Before I give it to you, I want you to look around below in the Corprusarium. Know what's in store if you don't take the potion. And while you're there, I want you to pick up a pair of boots from a victim. Calls himself Granberg Arn, my oldest patient. Handy fellow, fixes things for me. Bring the boots back, and then you can have the potion. Alright. Thanks. So I have to bring boots back from Granberg Arn. Alright. Well, before we head down to the Corprusarium, I'd like to show you guys a couple interesting things you can get here. The first of which, and neither of these will make him hostile to you, but you do need to be able to get at them. The first is in this chest right here at lock level 100. We'll see if I can open it. Dang it. Let's try again. There we go. Got it. So there is a trap on this, but it's not a very bad one. It's alright. This is Scourge, a unique Daedric mace. Blunt weapon, one-handed. Pretty decent damage, very valuable. It also summons a Dremora and a Scamp. Interesting. And again, Divayth does not mind if you take it, so feel free. The other thing, and probably the much cooler thing, is in this closet over here. Hopefully I can unlock this on the first try. Yes! Okay. Open her up. And inside is the coolest piece of armor I've ever had in a video game. The Cuirass of the Savior's Hide. Armor rating, spectacular. Weight, light. Value, amazing. Constant effect, resist magicka, 60%. Absolutely awesome. This Cuirass essentially just... You're immune to magic after this. It hardly does anything to you. It's more than half of resistance to all types of magicka. Just awesome. Whoa. Cool. So we can add that to our list of awesome things. And it even has a better armor rating than glass. 81 compared to 130. So that's going to increase our armor level. And in fact, I'd like to go ahead and just clean up whatever it is that's broken so we can see how good we actually are. 102. That's pretty awesome. So I'm very happy with the loot we've managed to plunder already. Alright, so let's drop on down. Ouch. And head down to the Corprusarium. So we're supposed to find Granberg Arn, who probably has the coolest name. That's a fun name to say. It's down here, right? Hello? My name is Delta. Oh, okay. Plunder the dungeon. Is that what you had in mind? Don't let me discourage you. Yeah, you're probably gonna get Corprus disease if you enter. That's fine, I already have Corprus disease. It's back here then? Yeah, cool. Alrighty then. Can I rest around here anywhere? I wonder if it'll let me rest in this house. I can rest right here. Perfect. Awesome. Who are you? You don't know Corprus, do you? Doesn't look like it.
Don't bother me.
Alright, I'm just gonna go right by you then. I don't know who he is. Actually, let's talk to him. Let's find out. I am Kai, Warden of the Corprusarium. I'm here to warn you. Do not harm the inmates. If you come to plunder the dungeon, you must endure their attacks, and take your chances with me, their Warden and Protector. Endure their attacks? Do not harm the inmates. I will not tolerate you adding to their suffering. Indeed, they are brutal and ferocious, and they will kill you if they can. But you are their guest, and you may not harm them, or you will answer to me. Alright, I won't hit anything. So that just means avoid attacking. Oh, hello. Let's see where this goes. The bowels! Uh-oh. I never wanted to be in any bowels. Some ledges up there, maybe. Corprus monsters. Try and avoid these things. I seem to remember... Yeah, some of them don't attack. I think once you're in the bowels, they don't go after you anymore. So yeah, this guy... God, that's what's gonna happen to us if we Don't get a cure. Yeesh. Skeletal corpse. I'll take that. Goodness gracious. Hey, look at these folks. Oh, there's another little Corprus victim back here. This place is just nasty, man. He's a Spider-Man! And not the superhero villain, the superhero version. It's an actual spider guy. What? Oh, it's Granberg Arn. That's cool. And you're Oopsie. Okay. Oh, Oopsie got stuck down in the dungeon. That sucks. Oh, well, the guy was coming after me for a second there. Hey, Oopsie. You're new here, aren't you? I'm Oopsie. I take care of the Corprus victims. If I liked you better, I might tell you. Alright, fine. Oopsie. Whatever you want. Hey, Granberg Arn. This guy is probably one of the best-known characters in Morrowind lore. You're here for the Dwemer boots. Tell my gracious keeper that I have done what I could. Only a Dwemer mage crafter could have done so much, but only idiots could have created these boots. It shames my race that we must be judged by the works of such lackwit blunderers. Your race? What? This guy's a dwarf, man. He's a Dwemer. Once I was a master crafter in the service of Lord Caius, chief architect of the Second Empire of Freeholds, the greatest enchanter of his time. Wow. I could not match the genius of Lord Caius, but what he could envision, my colleagues and I could build. All of that is gone forever. I still retain my cunning, but my hands and eyes fail me, and my memories have long faded. My only consolation is each day to mock the gods who destroyed my race, and condemned me to this bleak existence. Since the disappearance of the dwarves, I have been alone in this world, trapped in this grim prison. I can scarcely move. My fellow inmates are scarcely good company. The risk of Corprus disease deters most visitors. But if you meet with cultivated minds, undaunted by the terrors of the Corprusarium, you might mention your recent interview with the last living dwarf. That is how I style myself. I do not know for a fact that I am the last, but in my travels thousands of years ago I never encountered another. And since I have been here, I often ask Lord Fyr, but he says he has never heard a credible rumor of another Dwemer on Tamriel or in any outer realm. What do you know about this disappearance of the dwarves? No one seems to know what happened to them. I cannot say what happened. I was not there to observe. I was in an outer realm at the time, and when I came back, my people were gone. I left Red Mountain, wandering Tamriel for years, searching our deserted colonies, looking for a survivor or an explanation. Then, a long, long time ago, I returned to Red Mountain, still looking for answers. Instead, I found the Corprus disease, and I have been here ever since. I have theories, if you're interested. I want to know. Lord Caius, the foremost arcane philosopher and mage crafter of my era, devised tools to shape mythopoeic forces, intending to transcend the limits of Dwemer mortality. He wanted to live forever, basically. However, in reviewing his formulae, some logicians argued that the side effects were unpredictable and errors might be catastrophic. I think Caius might have succeeded in granting our race eternal life, with unforeseen consequences, such as wholesale displacement to an outer realm, or he may have erred and utterly destroyed our race. Yeesh. I think that second theory is actually more popular among players. You have the boots for me? Yes. Lord Fyr obtained these enchanted Dwemer boots from an unfortunate thief, and given the quality of their craftsmanship, little wonder the fellow came to a bad end. But I can do nothing for them. The fundamental enchantment is flawed. Might as well start over again, if such a pair of boots could still be fashioned in these benighted latter days. But I've done my best. Take them to Lord Fyr with my sincere apologies. Wow, that is astounding. The oldest living dwarf is an obese half-dwarf with spider legs. Otherwise, I suppose it might be his Corprus that's granted him partially his unnaturally long life. That would seem the case. He said he wandered for thousands of years. That's nuts. Let me see how bad these boots are. Levitate 1 to 100 points. That would be awful. Half of the time you used it, you would go really slow, and the other half of the time you'd go so fast it'd be hard to control what you were doing. Where did I come from? I came from this way. Yeah, so that's interesting. Oh, I happen to know if you pick that lock on that chest right there, they'll get mad at you, so be ready to calm them. But you can get a full set of Dwemer armor as well as 6 skill books in there. I'm not gonna bugger with it though. I'm not interested in pissing off anybody in this area. This whole zone is critical to the main quest, so when you're here, be careful you don't... Ooh, these are the ones that don't like you when you're out here. Be careful you don't make any enemies while you're here.
Leave me.
Just gonna close the gate. Head back upstairs. Alright. Let's go tell... Did I... That's not right. Need to go this way. I feel like I'm gonna sneeze. Where's the... Oh, keep going. Round and round she goes, where she stops. Right here at the Hall of Fire. So now I want to fly up again. I'll use my spell for this one. Whoosh. Alright, which way is he? Over here? I'm caught on the floor. Alright, Divayth Fire, I have brought you your boots of flying. Well, did you get my boots? No boots, no potion. Yes, I have the boots. The boots first, please. Now, I'll give you the potion on the following condition. You must drink it here, before my eyes. It should act immediately, and I need to observe you very carefully. Agreed? Alright. Give it here. Good. Open your mouth and close your eyes. Oh. Goodness. Oh. Goodness. Good grief. Look, look. It's working. Remarkable. Oh, he likes us more now. That's awesome. Let me check your skin, your eyes, your tongue. Amazing. I think it worked. No sign of the disease at all. Of course, you still have a Corprus disease, just like I planned. What? Dude, you just... Huh? But all of your symptoms are gone. Marvelous. I'll go try it out on some of the more desperate inmates. But I'll answer any questions you have before you go. Wait, are you serious? Wah.
So good to see you.
Why not? He really likes us. That's cool. What has he done here? Oh my goodness. We have Corprus. Okay, look at this. Our new spell effects are having Corprus. Corprus is actually removed, is on the list. So we're not sick anymore. That's great. We have resist common disease, resist blight disease, and resist Corprus disease. 100% immune to all diseases now. That is awesome. Wow. Man, getting Corprus was the best thing that ever happened to us. Very cool. And I'll have you know that, or I should inform the viewers that there are some ways you can really bug out the Corprus thing and turn your character into a god crazy fast if you, by letting the Corprus go rampant and then curing it, but I'm not interested in that. I guess that's all I have to talk to you about. You're completely cured. Did you forget something? I could ask him about Granberg Arn, but I guess there's nothing else for us to talk about. We got everything we wanted to, and some awesome armor to boot, so let's head back to Caius, report our success and our now newfound immunity to all diseases. It's just awesome. What a simple existence, but what a cool guy. I'll take the boat back. No point in walking both ways. You've seen the route. It's rather simple. Honestly, I think most of the route's probably too shallow for this boat to even travel.
What, stranger?
Training? What are you going to train me in? What? That's weird. 6 gold to go back to Satrith Mora. Yes, please. Now I gotta find... Oh, I don't think there is... whatchamacallit here. A Silt Strider. I'm gonna have to go into the Mages Guild again. Maybe I'll just fly over there. That's probably what I'll do. Fly like an eagle. I failed casting the spell. Whoosh. Probably need to cast it at least one more time before I make it. I think the version of Levitate I have only lasts for 30 seconds, maybe 20. Yeah, one way or the other, it's probably not enough to fly me all the way to the tower. Whoops. And I'm out of magicka. Well, I sure hope I make it. Looks like I have plenty of time. Alright, cool. Oops. Get up there. Get up there. Alright. Now where... It's about to run out. There we go. Is this where I want to go? Oh boy, I'm gonna get lost, aren't I? Wolverine Hall. Let's go down. Let's go down a floor. Yep, this is not where I want to be. Oh, this is what Wolverine Hall is like, guys. You open up the local map, and it's like, okay, where do I go? Wolverine Hall? Wolverine Hall? Wolverine Hall? Wolverine Hall Fighters Guild? Wolverine Hall Imperial? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, it looks like I have to go all the way around in order to... Dang it. Can I... Yes. Let's go all the way around. I think the Mages Guild is on the other end here. Oh, no, hang on. How do I get over there? I want to... Is this it? No, it's outside. See, this place is like a maze. Okay, I think this is the right way to go now, though. And then I... Whoa, not up the tower. How about... 3 doors, and they all say Wolverine Hall. You can see that why this place is just known for being a freaking maze. I think I'm going the right way. This is probably not the most efficient way. I probably should just flown to the door that's right outside the Imperial Shrine. But the Fighters Guild? I was just by the Fighters Guild! Okay, hang on now. Wait a tick. Where are those? I should go up this. I should go up the stairs. That's what I should do. Where are the stairs? Hang on, shouldn't there be spiral stairs around here somewhere? Around this way, and then to the right? What is it, another door? There's another door. What is this? This is so confusing. Imperial Shrine. Okay, I'm supposed to go up from there to get to the mages? Yes! Great. Goodness gracious.
You have something to say to me?
It's the hardest part of the video, is trying to figure out how the heck to get out of the friggin' Wolverine Hall in Sadrith Mora. Just nuts, man. Straight up nuts. Well, we now have some awesome disease immunities down here. That is spectacular. As well as 60% resist magicka from the Curse of the Savior's Hide. That is spectacular. We have taken another large step down the road to badassery in this episode, and I'm very pleased about it. So I think, if I remember correctly, Caius was telling us that our next quest involves the Lost Prophecies. So hopefully, we'll be able to start fulfilling more conditions of the Nerevarine and start using it to our advantage, and hopefully make the main plot really start to churn. Look at how good the lighting looks right there. That's very nice. So I'm still holding here in this inventory of mine some interesting things, like the 7 visions, which are the 7 trials of the 7 visions of 7 trials of the incarnate. So let's see. Yeah, look at the second trial. Neither blight nor age can harm him. The curse of flesh before him flies. Now that sounds a lot like getting Corprus and getting killed, or getting cured rather. And then the stranger is another prophecy. The trials make manifest the stranger's fate. Yeah, so I think by fulfilling these 7 visions, we're really going to be moving our way closer and closer to fulfilling these prophecies. And that's what we're going to continue working on in the next episode of Let's Play Morrowind. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time.